pile is message of the day, the week, I will say, for the 11th of April 22 through to Friday. So let's have a look what's going on in your lives this week. Some of it may resonate with you, others it may not. So let's have a look for the collective. Oh, they're flying out at the moment. Okay, we've got the Tower flew out. It was reversed here, so you know, kind of a crazy card to start this week with. Okay, yeah. Then we've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Let's just pull a few cards out here with this, and we can see where we're going. So, kind of, I want to say, sticky situation actually at the moment. So this might be even going through from the weekend where we've perhaps been let down, or we've been temperature's been rising, okay, or the heat's been rising, maybe with arguments, disagreements, kind of thing. I'm just going to pull another couple of cards here with, I'm using the Gilded cards, okay, but then I'm using the Tarot of Dreams as well. So I'm just going to pull a couple of cards here. But the first card with yeah, these cards are coming out quite the same. I've got to be honest, there's quite a lot of unbalance at the moment within your life, or it started maybe over the last 2 or 3 weeks, but I want to say even more so this weekend. Now, this is perhaps where, you know, it should be family times, it should be great, it should be this, but I feel there's been a bit of letdown. So there's quite a bit of game playing here with people, you know, whether a partner or something like that, and they're letting you do all the bloody work kind of thing here, and it can't be like that. But look, we've got the Tower, that was reversed here, so this is arguments, disagreements. So I do feel there could be arguments where I've got to say over the weekend they're starting to go into this week. So this is kind of you wanting to move forward, you standing in your own power here, saying it how it's going to be. I want to say some of you have most probably been tossing and turning over the last few weeks, coming up to this situation to stand in your power, to make changes. Because here I have got the Four of Swords, but again, it's kind of, we need some rest, we need to chill out, because again, it's all coming out here. There's like illusions, deceit, disguise, you know, with a relationship, or even, you know, with an ex here. So this is following on from the reading I did over the weekend here. So there's a lot going on here. But the Five of Pentacles, which I've got here, which again, it's not a nice card as of in finance. So people doing things behind your back, or perhaps taking from you, or, you know, I've just got this uneasy energy at the moment here. Now, you know, with this, it's kind of, you've made your mind up, you've got to stick to making your mind up. So you've perhaps lit a fuse this weekend or going into this week. So you've either pissed somebody off, or you're saying it straight. Because these people around you, or an ex or whatever, they've got other motives here. Okay, they're trying to keep the control. They want you, but they don't want you. They don't want no one else to have you. There's all this energy, which again is affecting your well-being, your health. You know, you can't switch off, you're tossing and turning. So we've got all this, again, I'm seeing that with this, the rest and recuperation. So it's all in your head all the time, but there is kind of things being hidden from you, or things in disguise. So this could be even a partner at the moment. They're getting on with their own things. They're not sharing things with you. So there could even be breaking away or moving on. And again, this is, you're aware of this because you must be very switched on with spirit here. And as I say that, I've got the Full card, you know, which is reversed here. And again, so, you know, with that being reversed as well, I feel this is kind of people, they've been playing you for a fool, or they think they can take you for a fool. But this is where, no, they can't, because, you know, you've got to, like, take a gamble here that you are right to move on, but you're not doing. You're being stuck here. But they're reflecting all their rubbish and craziness onto you, which in turn is affecting you, your well-being, draining your energies, because we need to have a time out, we need to rest, we need to sleep, kind of thing, to sort the life out, basically, to move forward. I know things will change for you, but it still is down to you taking the control here. Now, I have got the Temperance card, so, you know, with that, it is a major. So at the minute, perhaps things are quite shitty at the moment, and this is where we've got to snap out of that to go get on with things. There is kind of I want to say, confined in one or two people around you, but kind of right, because it's like I've got a snake in the camp here. So there's someone who's feeding information back to your partner or this situation or whatever. So be careful who you trust. But there's, even with family, be very wary of a family member going back to this person. So there's just something you cannot, you've got to trust your gut here. And you know, and I always say, your gut never lies. You know, on whatever situation. But there's kind of somebody feeding information back, or you're going to speak to somebody, or you're speaking to somebody about the situation more than ever, and they're coming to you. Well, what's going on now? What's this? What's that? What, instead of being bloody nosy kind of thing. So that's the person you've got to tread carefully of, because they're being nosy, they want to know, but that information is going back and it's being twisted for their own needs back to this person, to this male energy. They might have an inkling, you know, or a connection, or they want more off this male energy here, you know, or female energy. So just be wary of that person. But because it's kind of, I've got two people you're talking to. One I can trust, the other person I can't trust. So, you know, just be aware of that. But I also want to say you are on the right pathway for moving forward, because they have got the Queen of Wands. Yes, you've got to cut this shit out of your life. You can't keep going on the way you're going on, you know, because they are reflecting everything onto you. And there is a massive blowout. It's coming. It really is. If it hasn't already come and you're going through it, it's coming. But again, you see, I've got this as the like here with the Ten of Swords. People stabbing you in the back. Look at that. It's not a nice card. These are the Tarot of Dream cards here. So there's definitely somebody throwing shit at you here. Accusations. Oh, you're this, you're that. Be careful of her. Be careful of him. They're this, they're that. And you're not. But what you've got to do is protect your energy and not listen to that rubbish. If you listen to it, that's going to get you down even more. Hence why you're feeling down and you need the rest and the recuperation here. But there is things simmering in the background, and it's like this person around you. It's like they don't want you, but they don't want no one else to have you. So over this weekend, if you was going out with this person, if there was a date, if there was this, or we were going to do this, and they let you down, they're always going to let you down. So this is where you've got to act here. This is where you've got to cut ties here. You've got to take control. Again, with this person around you, or ex, or whatever, or a partner at the moment, it's like they want to keep the control. They want to keep you interested. They want to keep you dangling. And you can't do that. This is where you have literally got to take control of your life here with the Three of Wands. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to change the temperance, what you deserve and what you don't deserve, you know. But sometimes, I can't get it out of my head. I can't do this. I can't do that. And, you know, but again, this is life. Life is challenging, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like sometimes when someone's in our head and they're tapping us and pressing our buttons, it's like a drug, isn't it? We're addicted to this and all this, and we don't want no one else, and they're this and they're that. And but it's kind of, this person is playing you. They're turning everybody else against you to make them look amazing and look good and this and that. But it's all bullshit. It's all lies. But you know, in time, all that comes out. But these people around you, or who they're talking to or saying, get rid, block them, delete, stand in your power for you, what is right for you. You know, there really is, around relationship or an ex-relationship or something like that, there is definitely trouble brewing, where they're going to try and step back on your pathway, trying to take control, trying to pull you down, you know. And this is where you've got to really stand in your power and not let this happen, because they are toxic and you deserve better. But the only way for that is to love yourself, believe in you, and tell yourself that, you know. Again, you know, meeting somebody else, it's not the right time for some of you out there. This time you've got to heal, to work on the strength within you, and actually, I deserve the best. I'm not going to be second best. I'm not going to be played, you know. But there's also around you, with an ex or with somebody, there's going to be some other things coming out in the open. You're going to be going, oh my God, I am so shocked I'm this. But you're not, because deep down you really know that they are a complete and utter whatever. But with this, just look after you. work on your inner strength, you know, which I've got to say. Now, here I've got the Knight here, you know, the Knight of Wands. Wands, we are looking at action here, so there's new action here. But, you know, as I started this reading, look, I'd got the Tower, you know, and you know, sometimes I want to say, yeah, work on your foundations, you know, you've got this, get going. But I want to say there's trouble brewing. Look at that. I really feel there's some aggressive behaviour here from somebody here, and you know, you might even have to get the police involved here. You might even have to put them on an order or whatever. So just be aware of that. But you know, look after you, which is really important. But you know why I'm saying that, because I'm on this Knight of Wands. Yes, it's action, it's taking control, it's moving forward very carefully. But look on this card, the volcano in the background here. There's definitely gonna be an eruption or some shit hitting the fan here, and it's going to be kind of out of your control. But then it's kind of the universe and spirit showing you this eruption, showing you the other side to this person. Like, oh my God, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect this kind of thing. So this is going to wake you up. You know, some of you, you've perhaps already been stabbed in the back by this person, male or female, you know. But with it, again, this is about the trust issues. But again, they're reflecting all their trust issues onto you to make you feel the bad person here. You've got to wipe the slate here. You've got to heal you. Have time out for you. You know, this week, go away for a couple of days if you can. Or just literally shut yourself away and focus in your head what's right, what isn't, to bring in that strong energy for you. But yeah, with the knives are out here. But again, this is kind of, some people are really draining your energy, but others have perhaps most probably the last 2 to 3 weeks going through this or gone through this, so they've already had the explosion, that it's all this. But and I'm going to say to you, if that's the case, stick with it. Temperance is changing sooner than you think, but take control, keep your gob shut. Don't tell too much to people, you know. The less people know about your life, the better. So don't put anything on social media. Pull right back from it, you know. Keep the buggers guessing, you know, and then it'll hit home eventually, you know. So, but with this, you know, I have got the 2 of coins here. So there could be even unbalance with money, or they owe you money, or you know, I'll be honest with you, write that off, because you might not even get that money back, you know. But does it matter? No. What matters is your well-being, you, that you're bloody out of that circus, you're out of that craziness and drama, and it's somebody else's problems, it's somebody else's issues now. Good luck to them, and we don't need to think about that. What we need to do is focus on us, our temperance, going forward. But, you know, with this, it was reversed, so there is lack of balance around all of this. So if there is major arguments, there is an eruption, there is going to be lack of balance anyway, isn't there? And money will be all over the place. It will be kind of crazy. So have some time out to restore you, to restore your thoughts. Your power of thoughts are really important here. But with it, there is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel here, if you can stick with it. You know, I have pulled the Palace of Cups here. Now, in the tarot, there's not a Palace of Cups. You know, in this Tower of Dreams, this is an extra card they've actually put in. So, you know, with this is, you know, Cups is to do with your emotions, your feelings. You know, it is a nice card. It really, really is. And I really want to say it's a nice card. But you've got to focus and believe. Get your energies balanced. Get you balanced. Get your emotions balanced, I want to say here. You know, keep everything in here. But there is a light coming in here at the end of your tunnel, and you've got this. But let them all get on with things. Keep as much off social media, or even talking about it, or letting it go through your head. You know, if you're there at the minute, cocoon, thinking, well this, well that, what are they doing now? Are they seeing this other woman? Are they doing this? Are they doing that? Are they this? Or are they seeing another man, or whatever, you know? With it, if they are doing all of that, take it out your bloody head. Go for a walk, put some music on, change this energy, bring your inner strength back, work on you, put some slap on, go for a drink, have some chill out time for you to change the energy. Yes, you know, it's a quick fix for that time. So I've got to say to you, keep having the quick fixes to get that strength within. You know, you're stronger than what you think you are to ride these waves. But, you know, it's okay me saying this, but you've got to do it. You know, and action speaks louder than words here. So, you know, it's down to you to change the energies. But I'm telling you, you can do this. So even if you are lost, lonely, on your own, not got many friends, You know, and that's a challenge. Who do I speak to? Who do I do this and that? Just stand in your power and go and do things for you. Go for a walk, take some pictures, talk to spirit, talk to the universe for a sign. Your loved ones will always be around you to try and help you through the toughness of life. And sometimes, because we're stuck in all this chaos and drama sometimes, which is life challenges, because we always get life challenges to make us stronger, you know, and spirit are there to try to help us, but because we're in all that, we're not being aware or being made aware of that they're there, that they are trying to help us. And in life, I always say everything happens for a reason, you know. And sometimes when we're stuck in that cycle, we think they're the best thing since sliced bread, but they're the ones who are narcissists. They're the ones who have tapped our brain and tapped us, and they're in there, and we can't get out of it. But sometimes we have to move on, you know. But it's their issues, not yours. But how many people out there, their exes or partners, are reflecting all their insecurities, anxiety, narcissism all onto you, and you think, well, and they're blaming you for all of that, you know. And this is where you've got to say, well, fuck that shit, it's not, it's them, you know. And this is where people in time will see that, you know, but then it questions our actions, it questions us. But until we can see the light and all that, we've got to get that strength to move on out of these, you know. And you know, it makes me laugh how many people keep going back because of over old ground and all this, because they think there's no one else there for them. I've been through shit, you know, and I'm not scared of saying it, you know, but that's my lesson. Will I ever do it again? No, I won't, you know, because it was a tough challenge. But, you know, I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I know if you stand in your power and control, you can bring in a new pathway. Anything is possible, you know, but this is about you breaking away from all of this chaos and drama. Yes, I do see, you know, this week there could be a few arguments, disagreements, you know, and there will be nitty-gritty things. But with this reading here, there's been things going on maybe for 2, 3, 4 months, maybe even through lockdown last year, maybe just backwards and forwards, up and down. You know, 3 months is great, then the shit hits a fan. You know, we're great for 2 or 3 weeks, and then the shit hits a fan again, then with this, then with that. A leopard never changes its spots. You're the one who's always getting drained in all of this, so you're the one who's got to stand in your power and say, I'm not doing this no more, you know. And for you to make that decision to break free and move forward, which I feel you can do, you know, you doing that will show them. But we've got to get rid completely, you know. And again, that's tough for some people, blocking them on social media, because sometimes when we block people, we think, oh, I've got to have a look, I've got to do this. No, you haven't. Because you're giving them your energy again, and are they worth your energy when they've put you through everything? No, they're not. Stand proud, move on. Don't look back, only look forward, and that's really, really important, you know, for you to do. You know, you have got some choices here. I've just pulled a couple more cards here, which is the Six of Cups. So you have got some choices here. So I do feel there is some good things there. There is seen clearly. You know, with this card here, there might be children involved in all of this, and that, again, they could be using the children as weapons, which again, if they're doing that, they're very, very undesirable in my eyes, okay? So they could be, you know, being bitter and twisted, and it's kind of, they're using the kids, but actually they don't really want the kids or the child here, and that's very selfish on them. But as long as you can see what they're doing and you get the right advice and the right people in here, then you've got this. You will get your control back. At the minute, you maybe haven't got your control because they're actually physically draining you, as I say here, with the 4. But so this is where you need that rest and recuperation. But work on you. Even look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you've got this energy, that you can do this. You're not on your own here. Do you need anyone else to tell you? No, you've got yourself to tell you, reflecting you. Don't let them reflect their rubbish on you and making you feel bad. So it's about you standing in your power. It's about you going forward. The Fool cards come out again here. Okay, and it's come out reverse here. Take a gamble. You're not being a fool on this. It is a beautiful card. I love the Fool card, you know. It is the number 0 on the arcanas. So in our class that is the first card being 0. Where some people say the number 1 is the first card, but I always look at the Fool as being the first card. So this, you're not being a fool. Take a gamble. Stand out your comfort zone. You know, embrace life. Work on you, what you deserve and where you're going. And you've got this, you know. And the universe is not going to let you down. The Hermit. Yes, we need time out, but we also need to get out and change things. There is a light at the end of the tunnel here, so we need to snap out of this. Do we really need another relationship at the moment? Somebody to take our mind off it? The answer to that is no. Sometimes we think, well, they're doing all of this, they're doing all of that. You know, which, yes, let them bloody get on with it. Well, I'm going to meet somebody, I'm going to do this. That's not the answer. The answer is for you to be strong within you, to clear all that chaos, shut the door, then we bring somebody into our life. But there's no reason why you can't go and have fun. Go out with friends, I want to say, or with family, or even with yourself, to work on your self-love, belief in you. Then we bring somebody in. But at the minute, we've got to shut this door. And, you know, so amazing how people try to move on and they don't get a chance to shut the door or have closure. And sometimes we will never get that closure because we want to say things and do this. That doesn't matter. I mean, some people think, because I've spoke to people like saying, well, the door isn't shut, they're there, they're going to come back. No, they're not, because you're not going to allow that. You're going to get on with your life and move on. Remember, if you've blocked them and shut the doors, you're in control of that. So that door in your head remains shut. It will only open if you unblock that person or let them back in. And we're not going to do that, because if they see, oh, your name pops up, or they've unblocked me now, or they're doing this, you're allowing that door to open and they might reach out to you. Well, no, block them, keep that bloody door shut, move on, bring in the new. But it is about you taking control here. Going to leave the love with you on that. Bless you.